Here's the truth, guys. Not all people fail because hindi sila nag-aral sa board exam. Pero alam mo yung totoo, they made this avoidable mistake na sana alam nila ngayon. And in this video, guys, pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung mga rason why people fail sa board exam? And most importantly, paano natin ito ma-avoid yung mga bagay na ito? How can we avoid failing sa board exam? If you're ready, let's go. Number one mistake, guys, of nurses. They only have one study method. Guys, as we all know, given na yan, guys, magbo-board exam tayo, of course, lahat tayo magpe-prepare. Sino ba naman ang hindi? 'Di ba? Lahat tayo nag-aaral, lahat tayo nanonood ng mga videos, lahat tayo, we want to pass the board exam. Kaya nag-aaral talaga tayo, given na yan. Pero ito yung isa sa mga kasalanan or mga mistakes na ginagawa ng mga nurses. They only rely to one strategy, to one method in studying. Hindi nila ginagamit yung iba't ibang learning styles na meron sila. But they stick to just one thing. For example, reading lang or watching videos. Kaya naboboard sila, guys. Ito yung isa sa mga problema ng mga nurses ngayon. Like, they are not exploring themselves. Hindi na nila ina-explore yung mga ibang bagay na para makakatulong sila to learn better. So, please avoid this, guys. No? You don't need to do things over and over again. May mga bagay tayo na pwede nating itry in order for us to improve our learning, learn new things, and at the same time, ma-energize yung sarili natin. Kasi isa sa mga pinaka-kontra talaga natin, guys, when reviewing for the board exam is the boredom itself. Okay? Kapag nagbo-board na tayo, mahirap na yan. Kasi pag bored tayo, guys, hindi tayo makaka-focus. Okay? So, we should avoid this. We must avoid choosing one method only. Ano ba yung mga methods na pwede kong gagawin for the board exam? Marami. You can do reading, writing, listening, watching videos. You can do test taking. You can do focus groups. You can do teaching. You can do a lot of things. You can do games. Diba? Flashcards, whatever. I-explore mo yung sarili mo, explore mo yung mga interest mo, have variety of study methods in order for you to feel happy and at the same time, hindi ka ma-bored. Okay? So don't rely on just one study habit or one study method. Explore. Number two, reason why nurses fail. They have no prioritization skills. Sa board exam, guys, tinetest tayo ng BON kung karapat-dapat ba talaga tayo sa clinical setting. So, ang mga qualities ng mga nurse in a clinical setting, guys, number one, they are proactive. Number two, they know how to prioritize. And number three, alert yung utak nila. They know what to do when the patient comes in. They know the nursing process. You know? So, dapat, as a nurse right now, i-embody mo na yan. You have to be good at prioritization. Kasi sa board exam, guys, you will encounter a lot of questions that involve prioritization. Ano yung uunahin mo? What will you do first? Ano yung susunod mong gagawin? Ganun lagi yung mga tanungan doon. So, the more you learn about prioritization, the more you know about these principles, mabilis man na lang siya malaman yung sagot. The easier it is to spot the correct answer. Number three, it seems pretty obvious, guys, pero most nurses fail kasi hindi nila alam, guys, yung test format. They don't know the test format sa board exam. Tandaan, sa PNLE, sa Philippine Nursing Licensure Exam, sa local boards natin, yung format usually, guys, 5 yan. 5 na nursing practice. So, we have NP5, NP2, NP3, NP4, NP5. Dati, by category yan. Meron niyang mga subjects each. Pero ngayon, as of 2021 sa experience ko to, guys, ha? I'm speaking by experience. Minimix na nila, guys. So, you will be surprised na merong psychiatric questions sa NP1, merong mga med-surg questions sa NP5, merong mga research questions sa NP2, anywhere. So, basically, hindi na siya yung by category lang, na funda lang to sa NP1, ganito, maternal sa NP2. Hindi na siya ganun, guys. Mixed na siya. So, halo-halo na siya, guys. So, you will be surprised na maraming psych questions sa NP1. So, you have to be ready for that. Ngayon na sinasabi ko na yan, alam mo na. Now, ano ba yung format sa kada NP? As I remember it well, it always starts with the situation, tapos may mga follow-up questions. So, situation, 5 follow-up questions. After that, another one. So, bali, 5 different scenarios yan. May situation, tapos doon mo pagbabasihan yung mga sagot. For me, what works really for me is I skim everything. Binabasa ko siya, guys. Binabasa ko yung bawat questions. Nang pakipiyaw lang, hindi naman lahat. Baka maubos ang oras ko, di ba? So, maglalaan ako ng 10 minutes. I-go over ko lahat ng mga question na yan. Uy, may mga ano pala dito. Uy, may mga tanong pala dito about sa ano. Oh, ganun. So, the more ko siya, guys, na kiniskim ko yung 100 questions na yon, mabilis akong subconsciously, na-open yung mind ko na, okay, wait, may mga topics pala. So, ma-ready na yung utak ko. Kasi nga nasi-skim ko na may topic pala dito about sa liver, ganyan-ganyan. So, yung mind ko somehow, na-activate na siya, uy, watch out for the liver questions. Ganon. So, you have to skim the questions first, 10 minutes, para at least you'll be ready subconsciously. Yun yung ginagawa ko. So, always know the test format. Now, alam mo na, you'll be okay. Number 4 mistake, guys. They're not relying on test-taking strategies. A lot of these questions, guys, are very confusing. No? Minsan, may mga tanong dito na alam mo yung tanong, pero yung follow-up question, hindi. Para ang layo niya din sa tanong. Tapos yung mga choices, mga out of this world din. So this time, hindi mo magagamit palagi yung knowledge mo that. Kasi minsan, napaka-confusing talaga ng mga tanong. So ano yung gagamitin mo? Test-taking strategies. The most effective test-taking strategy, guys, for me that I use is always to skip questions. My principle na fina-follow ko, guys, sa board exam is that ayaw ko mapagod. Ang pagod, guys, or tiredness during the board exam, yan yung pinakakalaban mo. Kasi once you're tired, apektado lahat. Your understanding of the questions, your choices, everything. So, ganun yun yung ayaw ko mangyari sa akin. I avoid tiredness during the board exam. Ayaw ko mapagod, guys. That's why I always skip. Pag hindi ko siya get, skip. Pag hindi ko siya alam, skip. Parang sure ako dito, parang hindi. Skip. I don't wanna lose my mental energy kasi gusto ko pa siya i-reserve sa ibang mga tanong. So, skip ka lang dyan muna. Kung hindi kita alam, ayoko mag-spend ng time sa'yo. Okay? Skip lang kita dyan. Mamaya babalikan kita pag marami na akong time to think about you. And mind you, guys, kapag ginagawa mo to, pagbalikan mo yung tanong na talaga yan, guys, promise. Pagbabalikan mo siya, magagets mo na siya. Ay, dito lang palang sagot, oh? Dito lang pala sa tanong yung sagot. As in, kasi hindi pagod yung utak mo. Test-taking strategies, you have to eliminate answers na hindi angkop sa tanong. You have to do the mirroring technique. You have to prioritize. You have to learn ADPI, the nursing process, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Basically, delegation and prioritization questions. So, isa din yan sa mga test-taking strategies na dapat magaling ka na, that you have to be familiar with. Kasi guys, pag hindi mo alam, sa strategy ka kumapit. And finally, nurses, ito yung mga bagay na gusto kong i-inculcate nyo sa mind nyo, guys. People who usually fail sa board exam admit that they don't rest. They got burnt out from studying so much. Kasi sobrang taas ng pressure nila sa sarili nila. Nakalimutan na nila magpahinga, nakalimutan nila mag-relax in between studying. They just focus on studying until na burn out sila, guys. You have to remember that rest is part of productivity. Isa sa mga delikado, guys, na gagawin mo is to exhaust your brain. Exhaust your body. Kasi, guys, pag exhausted talaga yung body, maaapektuhan lahat. Motivation, inspiration, knowledge. So this is your sign to take care of your health. Matulog ka ng maayos. Kumain ka ng masustansya. Kainin mo yung mga foods na favorite mo. Mag-relax ka, matulog ka. Okay? I-off mo yung mind mo. Train your body to off. Na mag-off. Tandaan mo, pag hindi ka mag-relax, your body will relax itself. At yun yung pinakadelikado. Pag yung katawan mo na mismo yung nag-give up sa'yo. Always remember, nurses, that fear and anxiety and yung mga confusion mo during the board exam process, part yan. Lahat tayo aligaga during the board exam. And that is part of the process. I am rooting for you, nurse. I know you will pass this year and excited na ako for you. Congratulations, everyone.